KushManu, 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 KushManu. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BandLab Plus. Coffee. Yeah, it's time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent track. Today, we've got Fake Love. Unlike all the real love I have for all these tracks that I'm finding on BandLab. Fake Love featuring KushManu. And it's a forked track from JVXXX TRK. The forked track is called Fake Love Open Verse. So, without further ado, to the left!
Let the music unlock your heart. It's time to collaborate. You're part of the family.
It's time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent BandLab track.
Over here on the lab, it's Fake Love featuring KushManu. KushManu is at KushManu. Look at that pretty blue check mark. Dadgum, someday. Reppin' 3.42 thousand followers out of Stockton, California. And, of course, the original forked track, it was inspired by JVXXX. JVXXX TRK #1. At 956 plays, 122 likes, one of which is our own. Let's take a listen. Them good wake up vibes.
Maybe in the next life, you'll take control of me.
Oh, where are my lyrics?
And try to take my soul from me. In the next life, you end up take my heart, leave me deep down, and leave me scars.
I love hard auto-tune. I think it sounds cool. Everyone should use more auto-tune.
I just wanted you for your body. Baby, goodbye. We were just friends with benefits. Baby, goodbye.
Goodbye.
We were just friends, and now we got it in the shit.
On my ninth life, it's my last try. So please don't leave me behind.
Nice. Cool layering and how we're moving it, panning it in the stereo field.
Or I'll feel dead inside. When our worlds collide, please get intertwined in mine.
It's like something from across the Spider-Verse. It's just that genre of music. We're gonna have to start calling it Spider-Verse music.
Next life, you'll take control of me. You'll hold me down and try to take my soul from me. In the next life, you'll end up take my heart, leave me deep down, and leave me scars. Not love, you just wanted me for my money. This
For my
is
money?
not love.
No, this is not love.
I just wanted you for your body.
Oh man, that didn't end well. That's where the fake love came from. Money and sexuality, it doesn't satiate. But this song was awesome. Like I said during the song, this is totally that across the Spider-Verse vibe, or rather into the Spider-Verse vibe, whichever one you want to go with it, whichever given moment. And we need a new genre of hip-hop that is just called Spider-Verse. You know, so it's all that Post Malone stuff. We'll call it Spider-Verse, the genre. I'm calling it. Two things I love and one thing I want more of. This is an excellent track. Fake Love featuring KushManu and JVXXX TRK. I really, really enjoy so many things about this track. But the track, we'll start with the track specifically. The track has this really great acoustic lick behind it throughout the whole thing. And it's kind of snappy, and it's mellow, and it's just a vibe. That kind of acoustic guitar is typically a vibe. I don't think I've heard much of that sort of noodling on an acoustic guitar that I didn't like. It's just easy to listen to. It's easy to lay back on a couch with a guitar and just doom da doom da doom doom doom, and there's nothing intense about it, and it's a great vibe maker. So there's that. But the other portion of the track specifically, and whether it was done on the track or whether it was done as part of the vocals, I'm not sure. I don't have the project pulled up, but the vocalizing that happens throughout the track, that's that follows the melody, but is more in tune with the instrumental than it is with the vocal itself. Really enjoyed that throughout the track and the way that it bent and moved and kind of did its thing to make everything more full. So I'd say that's the first thing I love, is this track itself, and for those reasons. The second reason I love this track is this hard auto-tune style that we have from KushManu. If we come to the beginning, we have the initial bars. And it's crispy, right? It's not a lot of mud. It's crispy, hard auto-tune, really fun to listen to if you enjoy that sound, which I do. Unashamedly, I will fight for hard auto-tune all day. All day. You can ask any one of the musicians that I collaborate with. All of my demos are done in hard auto-tune, and most of the time, it makes it to the final mix. I'm just saying. But here's the second part, right? Even though we love that crispiness, that vibe, they sound like they're pretty compressed, pretty bright. And then we move over here where you can see the waveform gets thicker. Well, that's because we amp up and we add some layers to that. And then we spread the vocal in the stereo field. And it's really great to get that falsetto, which with that autotune often has this really neat rounded sound to it. And it's off in space. So the falsetto is off over here. The main vocal is a little bit more here. And it creates this space of almost like longing. So I know the song is called Fake Love. And I know we're talking about the fact that it's not real love. But this off in space falsetto part of this vocal almost brings a sense of longing, as if maybe they wish they could find love, or maybe they wish that it would have been love and they're trying to convince themselves otherwise. I know that we all want to be super autonomous and independent and do our own thing. But there's something inside of us, since you were created on purpose and for a purpose, there's something inside of us that longs for love. And not fake love, but a very real love that means hard work, and it means sacrifice, and it means just going hard for someone other than yourself. And I think that is intrinsically built into our design as people. So when we don't have it or when we defy it, it creates this sense of longing, or this whole wondering what love is, when in reality, love is by design. It's who you are. And I'd be happy to tell you more anytime.
So please be mine, or I'll feel dead inside.
The counter melody with the vocalizing, the noodling on the guitar, and the vocal itself, that hard auto tune, the melody we choose to hit. So many great things here. If there's one thing I want more of, I think that I want a couple more layers here or there in the vocal. And I think I want the instrumental to cut out completely somewhere and let the vocal do its thing.
Wanted me for my money. This is not love.
this would be a good place here at the end. We stop that guitar loop.
I just wanted you for your body.
We tried to get very empty there at the end, and we only have the guitar and the vocal. But I think if we do more with the vocalizing and the vocal itself, we could turn that into an a cappella towards the end. And then you could really blend that punk feel with that hip hop feel. And you would have a really neat ending there. Whether it was you singing this part right here,
On my ninth life, this my last try.
and then layering it with this here.
Me for my money. This is not love. I just wanted you for your body.
Yeah, that could be really good if you do an a cappella and layer that in there. That would sound awesome. Other than that, this song is awesome. It's a vibe. It's definitely part of the new genre that I have coined, the Spider-Verse genre. So I like it. I vibe. Don't forget to check out the I Vibe playlist by DJTatious over on my page. And don't forget to check out KushManu at KushManu, as well as at JVXXX over on BandLab. And you know what? While you're over on BandLab, you should check out DJTatious here on the lab, on YouTube, or wherever you choose to consume your social media. We'll be there. So until next time, thanks so much for waking up, winding up, and queuing up with me. And we'll see ya.